thoughts on Rokkr, everyone's favorite team right now. I mean, look, you said earlier Kenny's in Cancun. If he actually is in Cancun and he was playing from there, then fair enough. Maybe understandable that they just forfeited out of this tournament. But they played the first round and they 3-0'd some team. Then they lost to Exceed, and then they just didn't even bother playing again. So I don't really know what the story was behind that.
I don't really want to say too much, but I wouldn't look too much into it. I think they just had no dope. They're just not trying. I mean, they haven't been playing.
Exactly.
They just haven't been playing at all, and then they just like, yeah, let's play the tournament, and then they play the tournament, and that's what happens, you know?
Rumor has it Kenny was playing on his Steam Deck in Cancun, so he wasn't in that.
That's a good Raven try.
Yeah. He was playing.
I think they just got on. They weren't into it. They weren't locked in. And
I forgot how shit the game was, and then
he was playing on his PlayStation 4.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That team they weren't the greatest team, even when they were locked in. So look at them when they just get on with like 1 day of practice. They've been on fucking. I've been playing Estriel and 2K. Ken's been playing fucking League, you know? Like, they're just, they're just like, yo, we're not locked, we're not trying. We're not finna make a losers run all day, all night, and play this shit all night. Like, I'm just over.
It was also a new patch. It was also a new patch that they haven't played.
Oh, yeah, new patch they haven't played. Yeah, they're just...
So, in reality, if the pro teams did win...
Listen, whose idea was that to play?
All right, I'm gonna intervene, bro. Okay, so I said I was going to make this video. I was listening to this in my ear at work today at like 11 a.m. And I swear to God, I almost dropped to my knees like in the middle of I was like in the middle of somewhere and I just dropped to my knees. I was absolutely mind blown with what the fuck I was hearing. And a lot of pro players have this fucking mentality, but we're just going to keep on the topic of Rokkr. First of all, you're getting no dope, you're not trying. Brother, these are teams around your skill level. What do you mean you're not trying? Am I missing something? You're literally getting 360 spat on in scrims by challengers. I know it's probably your first day back. Why? Okay. I was going to make a whole other fucking video about this, but this stuff really, really bothers me. And I'm going to kind of leave Kenny out of this first part when I say it, but Estriel, Nero, Geo, you're all great players, but literally, what the fuck have you done? What have you done to earn this ego? Like, I don't want to try in this like 10K online tourney. You guys are basically still challengers players. Like, you've literally accomplished nothing. You haven't even gotten a top 3 or a top 4 in the CDL, in an 8-team league, in a 12-team league. What ego do you have to, I don't want to try. Bro, you're not doing anything. You didn't even make champs. Playing with 3 people you pick with at the beginning of the year. 4 people you pick with at the beginning of the year. And then you get Kenny. You still didn't make champs. Where is this ego of, we're too good for this 10K? Brother, are you guys Bill Gates? Like, are you guys rich? $2,500 each aside or however much it is. Bro, this is great practice. There is literally... I'm so mind blown because I remember back in the day, bro, people were fighting for like these like fucking 2Ks, 5Ks that were like $8,000 prizes or like fucking something. I remember when they used to be really big, like they'd be like $8,000, $6,000. People would be playing for like $1,000, dude, like hard all day. And it's not just because of the money, but it was also great practice. You're not going to champs, but in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it is, I think it's 3 weeks, dude, there's another $1 million tourney. What vacation have you earned? I could understand, taking like some time off, you can take a fucking week off after like the major 4 because there was a long break, like a lot of the teams did that. But brother, there's still another $1 million to play for. What dope are you losing? You're playing against really good teams and challengers. This is really good practice. Yes, you could say Kenny's internet, whatever the fuck happened. This sickened me when I heard this. I'm like, where did Gio, Nero, and Estro get this ego? They haven't even earned it yet. And this is why I'm not bringing Kenny up, because, you know, I can understand that situation. But even if I want to bring Kenny into this, brother, you've been getting ballerina twirled on all year, dude. Like, and you come on a Rokkr, and yeah, you're playing better, but you're literally hard baiting your teammates. You're still playing bad. Every time you play a team that's like half good, you fucking get shit on. Like, why is this team not locked in? There's still another $1.5 million tourney to play for. Like, life-changing money. Like, and not only life-changing money, but it also helps your stock. EWC last year, FaZe had a bad year, a disappointing champs. EWC literally saved that roster. That roster probably wouldn't have been the same if they didn't win EWC. Why are other teams not taking it seriously? If, let's say, Rokkr wins EWC, all of a sudden your stock going into next year is so high, all of a sudden some teams higher up on the totem pole start looking at you different, like, oh shit, like that guy has potential to win. He has championship pedigree. Like, damn, like you know, like you win something like that, a $1.5 million tourney, like that's something to brag about. Why are people not taking EWC that seriously? Like, challenger players are literally scratching and clawing for the 4 qualifying spots, and then you have these pro teams like, fuck, like this is free practice in a somewhat tournament like literally a tournament setting. These challenger players are trying. Like, this is good quality practice on a new patch that 8 teams aren't even playing on. So you literally get an advantage. Hard, like every other team is hard scrimming on an old patch, and then they're gonna have to come home and only have 2 weeks on the new patch. So you literally have 6 weeks, probably a 4-week advantage on them. You have 6 weeks to play on the new patch, but you literally have a 4-week head start on the 8 other teams to play on the new patch. And you're not taking shit like this seriously. I couldn't even believe what I heard. Some people may say I'm overreacting. Bro, this is literally a pathetic mentality. This is literally pathetic. If this was like Scump, Crim, Formal, Karma, I would be like, okay, you know, I would stand back. But bro, this is Estral, Nero, and Giro we're talking about. A Giro, fucking Hero Zero? Dude, you guys have not earned your ego at all. This is literally, I was literally disgusted, bro. I literally spit on the floor. I never spit it, but I was like, ugh. You get this bad taste out my ear that went down to my mouth. I was like, what the fuck am I hearing, baby? And I love the point that Temp brought up, that even if they were locked in, probably wouldn't have made a difference. Even if they were locked in, I could tell you, they probably weren't going to win. Like, there's some good teams at the top of challengers. Like, this 5 Fierce team just got put together, like, not that long ago. And they're already fucking better than 4 teams in the CDL. Another team, fucking Falcons, Pred, couldn't be bothered playing. Yes, you won champs one time, but brother, your team sucks. You have Arcees and Priesta. And yes, you're probably going to get a new team. If you are getting a new team, then completely disregard what I'm saying. But if you're playing with that same team and you're not in this shit, bro, you're playing ranked. Like, you can't hop into an ultra tourney because you're scared of getting embarrassed. Pathetic mentality. Didn't expect that out of Pred. I expect Pred to go in this shit and run pockets. But I know he was scared of losing. I 100% know he was scared of losing for sure. For sure. Exit would have 100% played in this shit. I know he would. And then LAG. I mean, LAG played, so I'm not going to say anything about LAG. I mean, obviously LAG is like not that great, but LAG played. They made it to elimination round 5. If LAG's making it to elimination round 5, Rokkr definitely could have made it further. Like, it's such a pathetic mentality, dude. Like, there's so much money on the line, and these pros that aren't even getting paid, like, getting paid barely, like, above like the minimum, are like, yeah, we don't need this shit. Bro, what are you doing? You better be making some investments saying some shit like that. Like, what the fuck, dude? I just heard that shit. I was tweaking. Like, Rokkr, you guys suck, dude. You guys suck. You guys could use all the practice you could get. But you want to know what? Now you missed out on this practice. Now you're going to go to EWC. You're going to get fucking first rounded. You're going to lose to more challenger players. Your team's getting split up. You guys aren't moving up in the league. Maybe Geo, because you know the league's a little bit low on ARs, but even then I don't even think, because this year he got picked like last and he had a pretty much decent MW3, still didn't get picked up on a solid team. Probably not happening now again. Like you guys are just gonna keep being average coasters in the league. But I mean, if you just want to do that, then God bless you. Not meant to be a champion. Not everyone's meant to be a champion. Just the way it is. But fucking pathetic mentality, bro. Pathetic mentality. There needs to be more pride in the word professional Call of Duty player. Like being a professional in every aspect of the word. Like I could even relate it to soccer players in EWC. Not EWC, Club World Cup. Like, everyone can play at extra games. But you want to know what? They're still professionals. They're showing up to play. Because, shit's on the line. And, it's their job. Professional players showing up to fucking work. We got pro players, can't take this shit seriously when there's literally... If I knew 1.5 million was on the line, I would be hard grinding the game. Not saying, play 24/7, can't get off. Yeah, you can go play 2K at the end of the night. But, bro, I think this is, like, beyond that. They're just literally not taking this shit seriously. It's absolutely fucking pathetic. Like, really fucking pathetic. And I'm saying it disrespectfully. Not even saying it respectfully. Like, disrespectfully. Like, not good at all.
Yeah, they shouldn't have played. They just shouldn't have played. Whoever played just set themselves up to get like ridiculed by like people.
Yeah. There was really no winning for the pro teams, unfortunately.
Yeah, because if they won, they were supposed to win because they're pro, and if they lost, they looked like shit.
Terrible.
But like they weren't even like trying. Like they're not good enough to not be locked in and beat like top challengers. Like those guys, I feel like the teams they probably lost to could have beat them when they were like playing the game every day. Like maybe. Yep. Obviously, I would have favored Rokkr in this tournament if they were locked in, but like they weren't that good. I'm just saying they weren't that good to begin with to like just world star everyone in the tournament. So like they haven't played the game. Yeah, they lost. Like chalk it. It's over. They shouldn't have played.
Listen, I lost all my Rokkr over 2 weeks in.
Okay, but I also want to just like address this thing about like if you win doesn't matter, if you lose like it's a bad thing, bro. You need to have a tougher mentality than that. If you're like that scared about that, then I mean, like, you just should not be a pro. Like, like sometimes it just comes with the territory. And dude, it's practice at the end of the day. This is like top quality practice. This is even better than scrims because there's an actual environment of hardpoint S&D control, hardpoint S&D. Like you're actually getting quality reps. Like, this is good stuff. Even if you lose, like, people already know you suck anyway. Like, if you win, yeah, like, you win. But, like, that's good pressure to have. Like, it actually makes you want to try harder and win. I just think people need to, like, upgrade, like, their fucking mentalities. Because, like, that mentality, if we're in there and we lose, then everyone just says we suck. We're a pro team. We lost to challengers. You got to be... I mean, you honestly just got to be a man about that, dude. You just got to be a man about that. If you lose, you lose. Like, it is what it is. Like, fuck, dude. It's fucking Call of Duty, bro. Like you're playing fucking good teams. Like, Like, you lost to Boston at Major 4 trying your hardest, and I saw what it looked like when you're trying your hardest. People couldn't even fucking rotate on P4 on fucking Vault 12 months into the game. Like... If that's your best, then I mean, fuck, dude. Like, dude, like this is just like piss poor mentalities all around. I'm so sorry for that P. You probably felt that in the microphone. I'm sorry, my mic was close, but just piss poor, like amateur, like low tier mentality is like I don't like that shit at all. I just think people got to grow up more, to be honest. But